Okay, I've tried to do this reading a couple of different ways, and I've just kept hearing you versus them. So that's what you guys really need right now. Maybe this is a bit of clarity that you guys need. So I'm not even going to go through and read what these cards are because I'm just going to start fresh. All right, because I just kept hearing you versus them. This is what you guys want. All right. So this is a love reading. Okay. Please don't make it fit. We need to go, what are you currently going through? And then what they're currently going through. Okay. All right. Please don't make this fit. I don't want anyone holding on to something. All right. What are you currently going through? What are you currently going through? You versus them. Peace, harmony, friendship, balance. I feel like you're coming, if you haven't already, you're coming into a time where this is just so important to you. Maintaining peace. It's like you are in a beautiful little bubble now where you don't want to let anybody come into that and pop it, destroy your little bottle. Bubble? I said bottle for a reason though. Very interesting. I think you're really focusing on right now what brings you harmony. Friendships could be very big as well right now. You could be leaning on a lot of friends. What else are you going through? Conflict, clashing, differences, incompatibility. What about it? I think this is what you're really protecting your energy from here. And then loyalty, yeah. Trusting, reliability, and believing that it's like you have a very, very strong protection barrier around you right now. When it comes to conflict, it's like you ain't letting nothing in. I'm seeing you guys here are really like standing in strength when it comes to that. Why do they want me to get one of these? Yeah, I think there's been some sort of thing when it comes to unrequited love here, where you feel that whatever you've been going through was unrequited love and a blessing and a blessing. It was something that you had to go through. It was something that you had to learn in order to be able to find out and trust who really is loyal in your life. This is something that you guys had to go through here. I'm seeing and hearing evolution, protecting your peace, maintaining your balance here, knowing who should be sitting at your table. There was the person that you've got on your mind that is connected to you in this reading here. It does feel like it was unrequited love. It was a conflict that it created conflict within your soul. You're probably severely triggered by this. Maybe you felt like, yeah, because there was unrequited love, a lack of loyalty here, lack of trust, reliability. And now you're putting this person, I'm hearing, because you're thinking it's unrequited love, into this clashing, differences, incompatibility. But what it's done as well as blessings and blessings here. Oh my God, I am really struggling to talk today. What is going on? We'll find out what your person's going through, okay? Because I feel like this is kind of tied to their energy. Blech. All right. Anyway, in a nutshell, you guys are protecting your space. All right. What else are you guys going through? Oh, now, also, side note, I just want to say a very huge thank you to the beautiful Anula. Thank you so much for gifting me all these amazing, beautiful cards. Oh, such a blessing. Yeah, I feel very, very special in the fact that you decided to gift me all these beautiful cards. So thank you again, Anula. Mwah! Love it. All right, what else are you going through? What else are you guys going through? Boundaries, yeah, okay. So what you're going through here is a lesson about you having boundaries and keeping them up. Like I said, there's a bubble, all right? There's a bubble and you ain't letting anybody in here. Drawing the line. Absolutely. No longer do you want to feel trapped, stuck, or stagnant. I think for a long time here, you were holding on to this person, okay? Obsessing, probably spying on their social media or trying to keep tabs on them, all that sort of stuff here. But this is what you are releasing now with this balance. What else? What else are you guys going through? Intuition. Trusting your own intuition here. When it comes to having boundaries, I think for the first time in a really long time, you're trusting your intuition here when it comes to this conflict. It's the conflict that it creates within your soul. It's like you're finally listening to what your body has been trying to tell you. So if it's, you know, you've had contact with this person, but you have a wave of anxiety that comes over you, it's like you're finally listening to what that really is telling you here. You're going with your own heart song. What else? What else are you guys going through? Return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. So what I'm seeing here for you guys is, especially because if there was to be a return, it's like you've already got it in your head that there needs to be trust. This person needs to be reliable here for you. It's like you've finally figured out what your non-negotiables are because of these boundaries. It's like you've drawn the line in the sand. So if your person, you know, the person who you're connected to here, isn't going to be able to, they're not going to be able to penetrate your bubble here unless they come in being reliable, being trusting, okay? It's that Labrador energy, you know. I'm not saying the black cat Labrador theory or anything like that, but it's that loyalty that you get from a beautiful golden Labrador, you know. Safe masculine energy, okay? You are very much well aware of what you want in your life and what is a requirement. Boundaries. Open heart. I'm hearing you ain't letting anybody in with an open heart unless they meet these requirements, and that's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. We should have a certain level of trust when we are meeting new people, just a little bit, okay? You can't have your heart closed off too much because otherwise you're never going to be open to anything. That's where you're trusting, you know, trusting your intuition, allowing somebody to come in. You don't have to be completely open, but it's like, I just keep hearing, you know what you want now, and this is beautiful. I'm very, very proud of you guys, okay? I'm hearing like you're happy to reject because you know. All right, beautiful. Okay, so that's what's currently going on with you. Now I'm going to use the same deck. I'm going to go, what is going on with your person? Sorry, Rosie's like, what is she investigating over there? Alright, what is currently going on with person on your mind? What are they going through right now? Confessions, unveiling, coming clean messages, okay. This person could be religious as well, I'm just seeing, because they've got, actually, I'm still learning these cards, guys, but they're bloody magical too. I love them. All right, yeah, because there's a priest here, so confession. Oh, Divine Masculine on the bottom of the deck. There we go. So, masculine energy. They could be really thinking about their own, I don't want to say just masculinity because it's so much more than that. I think it's kind of like what they truly want for themselves is what I'm hearing, you know. What makes them whole, which is beautiful. I am actually feeling this is quite, now that I'm in your person's energy here, I think must be a religious tie, because not only am I super drawn to that, but I'm also drawn to my beautiful rosary beads as well, okay? So your person could be religious. Don't make it fit. All right, past life connection, deja vu, repeating patterns, karmic lessons. I want one more for that. Whew. Sorry, I'm just, yeah, really feeling their energy at the moment. Far out, it's pretty strong. All right. Ecstasy, and then with lusting on the bottom as well. Chasing, thrills, excitement, good time. All right. I think your person is going over in a review period, I feel like, because I keep seeing that deja vu, but I'm not actually seeing it as deja vu. It's more like they're focusing on the past here. They're probably looking at these, I'm saying, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. I think they're going through a review stage here about, I'm seeing like chasing thrills, excitement, good time. I feel that, especially with how I was saying before about your person is trying to find out what truly makes them whole, and they're looking at some of the things that they did in the past, and it's really, I feel that, and especially with lusting on the bottom, I feel that with the person that you're connected to, there's a real, how do I say this? Like their past behavior was very reactive. Maybe it was they didn't really sit and think about, they just kind of whatever they wanted, they got. It's kind of, you know, like, here we go with the religious stuff. Like, I'm just seeing, you know, like Eve with the apple here, like whatever they wanted, they just took a bite out of, okay? And it's like, I feel like whatever is going on with them, it's kind of catching up to them now. They're starting to wake up here and go, oh my God, like, yeah, I didn't have restraint where I should have. I feel like the universe is really kind of, they've definitely kind of opened themselves up to universal magic is what I'm hearing. Now, when I use that term, okay, universal magic, it's more like they're actually kind of seeing things from fresh eyes. It's like, you know, their spirit team, God, source. Why have I got such an itchy back too? It's interesting. God, source, the universe here, are really giving them a lot of downloads, so memories of times where they let their desires just kind of take over them, where it's like they're seeing the patterns. They're being shown the patterns here. Always just chasing the next thrill rather than seeing what the pattern was, seeing what the lessons were. Okay, what else is this person going through? Shallow. Okay, hollow, empty, boredom. I'm feeling like they're, like I said, they're in a very big review period right now. They probably do feel a little bit hollow and empty, especially if all they've been, I don't want to say like chasing, but it's like whatever was offered to them, they just took. Which I think they're realizing that some of the connections that they've had in the past, or whatever they've sunk their teeth into, it didn't fulfill them. At the end of the day, it still made them feel hollow. It still made them feel empty. What else? Oh, both of you have got clinging here. Okay. Holding on, obsession, spying. I think for a long time they were holding on to this old version of themselves. That's how I'm seeing that. I don't see them actually holding on to you, because one of the readings I was trying to get out this morning for you guys was to do with runner energy. Okay, so avoidant attachment styles. I want one more. One more. Escaping confirmation. Thank you, confirmation here. All right. Yeah, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. They were holding on to this old version of themselves. And that's okay, because everyone needs to go through what they go through. You can only become self-aware of your actions when the time is right. Either if you've had a big tower or something has happened in your life that is making you do a review and a reflection of your own actions. Okay? I think this person is finally starting to realize, it's what's coming to mind, you know, it's like with every action is a reaction. Yeah. It's beautiful, okay? Person who you're connected to here. Let me just dive into that in a sec. But the person who you're connected to here, you know, they're finally having a good look at themselves in the mirror. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, this one here. Whoa, hang on. Now, part of this confession, maybe your person is New Zealander. Part of this confession here, they could be saying, maybe they thought that, especially, I mean, if you're into tarot or, you know, you're spiritual or something like that. And it's interesting, right? They could be, one of the things that they maybe want to confess to you here is that maybe they thought you were doing magic on them. But also I'm seeing the spiritual differences. Okay, because if you have a look at these two cards, we've got here, you know, priest, religion, and like I said, your person who you're connected to is very, very religious, right? And then you've got curse, witchy poo. I think what they want to talk to you about is the fact that you guys have spiritual differences here. Realizations, yeah. Epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. Like I said, your person is currently in review period here. I'm just hearing none of this matters, okay? So I think your person has maybe had some epiphanies here. All right. It's like they want to break the silence on one of the reasons why they were running to begin with, while they was escaping this connection, while they were avoiding it, blocking it, trying to push it away. All right, what else? Emotional storm. Turmoil, unstable, affected. I think during the midst of your person eating that, you know, apple, so through whatever time they were going through, okay, where they were just kind of biting into everything that they could, you know, they were going through an emotional storm. And that's the thing as well. There's a couple of guys that I follow on TikTok. Eli, I think he's like a relationship coach. He's a young dude, and he used to have an avoidant attachment style, and so now, but he's like a bit of a love coach, and he helps a lot of women to help understand your worth and all that. This is coming through for a reason. But one of the stories he was talking about was, you know, he's now a reformed player, okay? So during his time where he was kind of biting into everything that his heart desired here, it was because he was going through a period in his life which was an emotional storm. And that's quite common for men and women, okay, who are going through things, to really kind of escape by using instant gratification, okay? Instant gratification here to be able to soothe their soul. Doesn't make it right, but it is part of, people have to learn things, okay? We all have to experience things to be able to learn from it. Everyone's life is different. We all grow up differently. We all experience life differently. There's things that we need to go through throughout our life to be able to learn from. Some people don't learn. Some people will stay the same for the rest of their lives. But the ones who are lucky enough to wake up and really be able to learn from their past mistakes to be the best person that they can be in this lifetime is truly a miracle. It's like your person is, oh, I'm getting, very heavy right now. It's like, your person, they're finally understanding this about themselves. Oh, beautiful. So, releasing and letting go. Moving on, walking away. They want something fulfilling. They want something that soothes and fills their soul, fills up their cup emotionally. And I'm not saying this just with love. I'm saying this with kind of all aspects of their life. What makes me happy? Like I was saying at the start, for, the person that you're connected to here, they're really evaluating what they want in their life. What makes them the person that they want to be. And this is beautiful. It's, they're finally they're still in the midst of it, all right, guys? They're still kind of going through and going, oh my God, this puzzle piece leads to the next, and I did this and I did that. But I feel like for the first time, probably ever, your person is really, and it's interesting, right? Because this is where you guys mirror. You have finally put in your boundaries and you're like, I know what I want in my life and I won't accept anything less. So this is where your person is also, they're starting to do the same. They're a little bit behind. They're actually just questioning now and going, what do I want? What do I truly want within my life? Where it's like, you guys already know what you want, okay? This is just beautiful though. I'm so excited, okay? I'm so excited for your person here. This is, like I said, I just want to say universal magic again. It's like they're truly being shown, like the universe is truly showing them, like they have the power to be able to be whoever they want to be and achieve whatever they want to achieve here. I don't think this person even had that thought to begin with. Like I said, they were just biting the apple for a long time. All right, last one. Return, okay. Second chance, opportunity, making amends. One more. One more for that. Obsession. Okay, so we've got two cards here about... So we've got two cards here about obsession, but I honestly think though, from what I'm picking up here, especially with how strongly this whole thing about desire has come out, and it's like your person doesn't want to just act on impulse anymore. They don't want to just see the apple and take a big bite kind of thing. They're really trying to harness their own strength here. It's so interesting, right? Because my team just wanted me to be able to get this out. They are noticing the red flags within themselves. All right, beautiful. I think this to them, they're seeing it, I'm hearing as a big old red flag in a good way, okay? This person wants to balance out the desire before the return here. They don't want to be obsessed. That's beautiful, guys. That's really, really good, because it means that they are truly stepping into that masculine energy. This is all a part of figuring themselves out as well. What else? I feel like I know I said one more, but there's one more. What is that? Memories. Okay. Memories, dwelling, bittersweet. Oh, reminiscing, yeah. New chapter. One more. Longing. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's coming through craving, aching, wanting. It's not that they don't want this, okay, guys? Like I said, this person is kind of, they're not running anymore, but they're sorting themselves out. Yes, they long for you, okay, and they're reminiscing about the memories, and they want a new chapter, but this period of their life, see, running, they don't, this period that they're going through, this period is for them, okay? This is their time. Let them sort themselves out, all right? This is huge. That's the main thing here. And like I said, I feel like this is a bit of a clarity reading for you guys. This is kind of, I guess, what you needed to know here. This person is just in the midst of sorting themselves out, which is just absolutely beautiful. You know, you had that opportunity too. You know what you want now. Let this person go through the same. It's beautiful. All right, now I'm hearing 2 weeks. Okay, so what do you guys need to know in the next 2 weeks? Oh, first off, they want message cards. What is it? Outer turmoil, battles, arguments, and unnecessary conflicts. Feels like the world is falling apart. Physical world filled with chaos, confusion. I feel like my life is falling apart and I don't know what to do. Whatever can go wrong has gone wrong, but one thing I felt right was you. This is the stuff that they're still in review of, okay, guys? Watching. Even if I'm gone, I'm still connected to you in some way. I can't cut off completely, but I'm afraid to return. My only interaction with you is through social media. Why do I feel like this is the last 2 weeks? Because I feel like your person is past this, honestly. I feel like this is kind of what was lingering around and what they were going through over the past couple of weeks, which has then been that kind of tower energy, right? In order for them to be in that review period. Okay, so this is obviously coming out for a reason. Maybe you guys wanted to know how they even got to this. Confirmation, okay? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. All right, I think you guys were, maybe you're thinking in this reading like, well, how did this person even come to this? Like, I think that's what's going on here. All right, so what else? So this is the last 2 weeks. All right. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, last couple of weeks your person has been watching, keeping an eye on you. I wasn't always there when you needed me the most. Instead of trying to comfort you, I would jump ship. I couldn't deal with my own emotions, let alone yours. And then it's that avoidant type behavior, you know, it's that emotional armor from when they were young that they learned how to be able to protect themselves, okay? When things were too hard, in order to be able to protect their own heart and their own feelings, they would jump ship. They would find something else that was easier to sink their teeth into. I'm not saying it's right, but this person, like I said, has had to learn a lot of things and they're finally in that review period, okay? They are looking at themselves in the mirror. All right, last one. I'm late for something. Okay, so reinvention. All right, yeah. So I'm trying to reinvent myself and release the old me. I took you for granted, disappointed you, and just deserted you when you needed me the most. I want to come back stronger so I can build something better with you. This is what happened in the last 2 weeks. This is the tower moment that they had. But this is beautiful. This is where they got to. Okay. All right, now, what's coming up in the next 2 weeks? What's coming up in the next 2 weeks for you guys? Okay, so outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. I don't think this is you, this is them. Okay, so I think you just want to know what they are up to for the next 2 weeks. Okay, what are they going through? Next 2 weeks. Coffin. Okay, so endings bring new beginnings. Beautiful. Okay, I feel like there is a closing out of the chapter. I'm just seeing full circle here. Okay, so outdated thinking, that conditioning, hammer. Yeah, they're smashing it out. This person is finally, I'm hearing taking a stand for themselves, which is just absolutely beautiful. This is great. Persistent, working on it. It's like they're finally ready to, yes, confirmation. They're finally ready here to start adapting, start changing, and start healing. Camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception. What I'm seeing here, and especially because the only card I left was the reinvention. Metamorphosis of mind and spirit, changing oneself into something better, working on shadow aspects and becoming aware of strengths and weaknesses here. This is what your person's going through, learning from the past, getting rid of that old dated thinking, replaying events over in their head. This is good. This is good. All right, what else? What else? Healing heart. They're ending things in their life, which is just beautiful. They're finally putting themselves first. All right, what else? Also, they could be finding out something about themselves here when it comes to a karmic relationship. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. This could be friends. This could be work. Someone who's just tied onto them here. Feeling strung along, unconventional. There's also something that I'm hearing closing out of a final chapter. So there's something here that your person is going to be going through in the next couple of weeks, which is really going to kind of end the things that they need to in order to be able to make a clean break and truly move forward. Truly move forward here. Yeah. Beautiful. All right, I just want to get a message from the universe for you guys. Message from the universe for you guys. Message from the universe. Make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. There's a huge reason why I was talking about us, having to go through the things in our life that we do. If we didn't, we wouldn't be the person who we are today. It's through those mistakes, through those experiences where we grow. A lot of us have to burn to learn the hard way. And that's how you got to your point of what you want in your life. Your person here is doing the same, but don't ever be ashamed of your past. You got to own it. Everything had to happen the way it was meant to. Even the bad stuff, okay, guys? And I know that that's really shitty to hear. But if we didn't go through those life lessons, how would we be the strong people we are today? It's embracing that. Owning who you are. We're never going to be perfect. Perfectly imperfect. To me, that is perfect. I've said it before, you know, there's so many different sides to us. Whoever we want to be. We're allowed to be pissed off. We're allowed to be angry. We're allowed to cry. We're allowed to be emotional. We're allowed to be too much, you know. They're all different sides to us that we have. It's about embracing all of them and going, yeah, I can be a little crazy, or I can be a little laid back, whatever it is, okay? You guys have seen me, the kind of mood I'm in for the day. You know, sometimes I'm super grounded, sometimes I'm super like over the top. And you know what? It doesn't matter. I love every freaking part of myself, okay? We all have a lot of different versions and everyone's always going to perceive us to be different. Not one person is ever going to see us the same way, okay? Love every part of you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, incorporating all of those parts in you, it makes you one strong mofo, okay? Because you're owning who you are, you're owning every part of it. And this is what your person is starting to go through, okay? They're going to find out what they want. They're going to realize that they're allowed to be whoever they want to be as well, okay? Just give it a bit of time. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Much love. If you'd like a personalized reading or if you want some coaching to be able to help you to accept all the different parts of you, all you guys got to do is click the links in my bio.